Just before we get into this video, guys, if you want to follow me on social media, on Twitter and Instagram, the links are here. And if you also want to support me on Patreon as well and help out my channel, that would be absolutely awesome as well. But let's get on with the video. Hey guys, it is Wingy here and welcome to a brand new video. Now, in my last video, I was talking about some of my most prized Doctor Who possessions and some of the reasons behind why they are so special to me. And it got a bit personal in places, and a lot of you guys said it's actually refreshing to see me be a bit more personal. So what I thought I would do today is do another tag video. In the past, I have previously done these before. I've done one about Doctor Who and I've done one about superheroes, but today it's going to be a me tag, a Wingy tag. I'm probably going to put like a clickbait title, like one of the questions or something, but yeah, that's what this is. Or is it 20 questions? Because I do have 20 questions. Or is that a different game? I don't know. But either way, it's going to be 20 questions about random shit about me, content. Okay, so I've got my list of 20 questions here. The first one is, what is your biggest pet peeve? Now, I will say this is really fucking stupid and I will sound like a nutcase and I will fully understand if nobody wants to watch my videos ever again. But it's benches. Not just any bench, but benches that have no reason to be there. Now, I'm talking about the ones where you're driving through the countryside and you look over and there's like a big patch of grass, no pathway or anything, and there's a fucking bench in the middle there. It's just a waste of taxpayers' money. Now, yes, there may be a pathway there eventually, or there might have been one in the past, but if you're going to get rid of the pathway, then get rid of the bench as well, because there's no pathway, so just let people... This is actually making me really fucking irate. Do you get what I mean, though? Like, there's just benches there for no reason. Nobody's ever going to sit on them. They're just rotting away. It's just utterly stupid, and it really pisses me off whenever I'm in a car and I just drive past one. Oh, that and arrogance. I don't like arrogance. I mean, amazing people such as myself have no room for arrogance. What would you consider to be your party trick? I don't think I really have a party trick, to be honest. I guess the obvious answer would be to drink more than everybody else, but that's the only thing I can think of. What would be your ultimate birthday present? Blowjob? I don't know. I don't know, it depends what I want at that time, because I mean, I don't really tend to do birthdays or Christmas anymore because there isn't anything that I want, really. Like I say, it depends on when it's closer to that time, which is in May. There may or may not be certain things that I want, but there isn't really an ultimate birthday present that I would want. Or was the question asking what was my ultimate birthday present? Oh no, it was what would be your ultimate birthday present. So yeah, I don't know. Do you prefer blondes or brunettes? Honestly, I like both. I like all hair colours. I'm not prejudiced. I think I would lean more towards brunette though. Marmite or peanut butter? Neither. I can't stand either. I hate nuts and Marmite is just the work of the devil. What's the one thing that you're most proud of / your best achievement? Honestly, it's this channel. Now, some people might be thinking, fucking hell, that's shit. But no, genuinely, it took a lot for me to actually do this channel. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a lot to just make and post videos, but for somebody like me who isn't the most confident really, for me to actually get out there, make these videos, put my opinions out there, that took a lot for me. And I guess seeing that now I'm growing a community that keeps getting bigger by the day, people coming up to me at conventions saying that they love what I do, getting messages off people, comments and all that sort of stuff, yeah, I've got to say this because this is something that I don't think will ever stop. This is something that I reckon will keep growing, or at least I hope it will. What's the scariest thing you've ever had to do? I guess the honest answer to this one would be accept the fact that I have to say goodbye to people. That is really scary, thinking about how things are going to be without that person around. But at the same time, it's something that we are all going to have to do at some point, which is obviously not the ideal, but it is what it is. If someone gave you £1 million right now, what would you spend it on? Well, isn't that the dream? Well, I mean, I would invest some, first and foremost, just, you know, interest and all that. I'd get a Ford Capri because I absolutely adore those cars. It's my dream car. That's the car that if I ever get a Ford Capri, I know that I've made it. And probably a new place to live. That would be pretty cool. A better place to live. What's your guilty pleasure? Dick! No, I'm joking. I'm not guilty about that. I need to stop that because people think I'm gay enough as it is, but I'm not. I don't know what my guilty pleasure is, really, because I don't really feel guilty about anything. I mean, there's a few songs here and there that I guess I'm not exactly proud of. I don't know, really. Maybe dressing up as Doctor Who as often as I possibly can. Maybe that's probably something to be guilty about. What's your favourite quote / line of poetry / sentence? I've said this before and it's this.
There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes.
What is your favourite family memory? Well, every Boxing Day we used to go round to my auntie's house and we always used to have a bit of a house party. So it was like me and my mum and my nana, my auntie, my uncle, my cousins, and we just have like a fun family time. So probably them. There was quite a few of them. So yeah. Them. What's one thing, silly or serious, that you are guilty of? I don't really know. I pick my nails. I guess that's quite a silly thing that I don't really like. Yeah, probably that. Number 13, what? I don't know why I'm swinging on my chair. Number 13 is what makes you blissfully, completely smile from ear to ear happy. They know who they are. What's the scariest thing that ever happened to you as a kid? I don't really know. I didn't really get scared as a kid. I guess freaking out at things, like when I was young I really didn't want to be away from my mum, so like when she would go somewhere, like that'd kind of freak me out a bit. Or maybe waking up in the middle of the night sometimes thinking, oh god, I'm going to die. But yeah, nothing major, I guess. What is the best thing about your life right now? I don't know, because there are so many things that are both good and bad in my life, so I don't really know what the best thing is, because I enjoy lots of things, you know, obviously my friends and my family and people that I talk to. I guess watching Manchester United, making videos, going out with my friends, you know, there's all sorts. If you had to lose one of your 5 senses, which would you give up and why? I really don't know, because I wouldn't want to lose my sight and I wouldn't want to lose my hearing. Touch, I think, would be awful, because I like hugging people and like the feel of like soft cushions. Or why soft cushions? Do you know what I mean though? Like you'd miss that, wouldn't you? Like the little things, like just feeling a nice little cushion. Why am I so obsessed with cushions? But then again, you see, the thing is with smell and taste, they sort of go hand in hand. So if you don't have one, you lose a bit of the other. But I'm probably gonna say smell, just because I don't really have the best nose anyway. I don't really smell too much, so I feel like I wouldn't lose out a lot. But I mean, if I was actually in that situation where I did lose my sense of smell, then I imagine I'd definitely notice it more. What's your favourite college memory? Leaving. Sad thing is that actually, no it isn't. It's doing my band night, actually. That was the best bit, you know, because we were formed into bands, and then like the final thing was like this big band night where you perform songs that you've been practicing like the entire year, and the fact that I actually got up on stage and managed to do it and then come out with a good result after, I was so happy. What's one thing you could never live without? Probably my breath and the ability to function as a human being. I imagine as soon as I lose that's it for me. I couldn't live anymore. I need to stop being a bellend with these answers. Probably my mum, if I'm being totally honest. If tomorrow was your last day on Earth, what would you do in your last 24 hours? Now that is the final question, and I shall answer that completely and utterly honestly. Panic like fuck. That is exactly what I would do. But I don't know, I guess you'd sort of say things that you've always wanted to say to people that you never really said enough of, or you really wish that you'd settled an argument, or you caused one when you let people know how much of a bellend they are. You know, tell people you love them, say goodbye to people, and eat whatever the fuck I want. That'd be great. Just have like a massive fuck off burger, yeah, and a shit ton of chips and a pizza and a kebab. Yeah, just stuff me fucking face, actually. That'd be cool. Yeah, for my last day on Earth, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting fat and saying goodbye to people and having a go at some others. That'll do me. So yeah, that was the 20 questions / clickbaity title video for this week. So yeah, those questions were submitted to me, so thank you to that person. They know who they are. And also in the comments below, let me know if you want to see me do more stuff like this, sort of more personal and more sort of about me, as opposed to like Doctor Who or Marvel or whatever. God, that actually sounded really egotistical, but it sounded okay in my head. I know what I mean, but you guys might think, what a fucking obnoxious prick. But yeah, so it's just more personal, so you guys get to know me a bit more, as opposed to just what I think of Doctor Who, essentially. That's going to be it from me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe for more. Patreon and social media are in the description, as always, and if you follow me on any of those things, or do any of the things I just said, then I would love you forever. But until next time, guys, you take care of yourselves. Goodbye. Hey guys, it is Wingy here.